KLMO 98.9 FM. We are San Antonio. Hello, everyone. Miss Bonnie Hernandez. Welcome to a Taco Tuesday, and it's also Artist of the Day Tuesday. Today's Artist of the Day is the lovely, gifted, and talented Andy Bustamante. You are going to fall in love with Andy, her story, her voice, her heart, her spirit. She is just such a beautiful soul. So stick around because we already have her ready to go. Tell everybody to tune in because Andy is coming up next and you are going to love our Artist of the Day, Andy Bustamante, right here on KLMO, KLMO 98.9 FM. We are San Antonio. KLMO, KLMO 98.9 FM. We are San Antonio. Hello, everyone. Miss Bonnie Hernandez. And yesterday, I was talking to you about today. I was telling you about our Artist of the Day, who is going to be Andy. And I don't know if that's what she calls herself, her stage name. I don't know much about her. Her name is Andy Bustamante. And I told you that people in this world have gifts, but not many people use their gifts. They use their talent. We're all gifted and talented. But not many people use their gift. And Andy uses her gift. She, I believe, is dating Johnny Rod, who's one of the greatest keyboard players on the planet. He is a musical genius. And I was checking out his page, and then I see her, and I was like, I wonder if she sings, or did she just play the keyboard? And then she opened her mouth. And I was like, oh, my God, who is this girl? She is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, our Artist of the Day, Andy Bustamante. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. So welcome. So, Andy, what is your stage name?
Andy.
Love it.
Yes. My name is actually Andrea Bustamante, but I do go by Andy. And so that's my stage name, Andy.
Who are you? Where are you from?
Who am I? Oh, my goodness. I am from a small town called Zapata, Texas.
Intocable country.
Yes, Intocable land.
Yes.
And but I reside here in the Valley in McAllen now. I've been here about 10 years now.
Okay. And when did you start singing?
Oh, man. Since I was a little girl, I just remember being young, being very timid, very shy. I didn't want anybody to hear me sing, but I had this dream, I wanted to be this big singer, this star like Selena. But my problem was, I was so scared to let anyone hear me. And so since I was really young, I knew I could sing. I knew I could do something with music because I caught myself, randomly picking up instruments and then eventually playing music. Music was flowing out of these instruments naturally because I would, figure out how to play them by ear. And as I got older, it wasn't until I was maybe about 14 years old when I actually, I was put on the spot by a mariachi director in high school at a competition. He's like, our singer just got sick and I know you know the words, so you have to sing it, no pressure. So that's when eventually I came out and I started singing to everyone.
And so did you start with mariachi first?
I did. I started with mariachi. I started playing mariachi when I was 13 years old.
Can you give us a little sample of a mariachi song?
A mariachi song, huh? Yeah, I can. A ver.
Sit back and relax, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, let's sit back. All right. Y tú que te creías el rey de todo el mundo, y tú que nunca fuiste capaz de perdonar. What are the words?
Andy,
I forgot them.
Keep going.
And then
Rey de todo el mundo. Now, I'll tell you what, I actually sang that song. I do sing as well.
Oh, yeah?
But
Well,
I
there you
didn't
go.
know the words, and I changed them.
Yes, there you go. That's the way to go.
I'll tell you what, just with the few words you sang, I get goosebumps. You have a gift.
Oh, thank you.
Again, we all have gifts. You're not gift talented, but you have this gift, and it moved me when you sang. I love watching you, I don't know her, everyone. I just saw her and I was like, oh my God, I need to be her friend. I need to know about her. I need the world to know about her. And I love seeing you because you're singing from your soul. I feel it. I see you close your eyes.
Thank you.
And, we want to know so much more, but we're gonna go ahead and take a little break. You're listening to the KLMO's Artist of the Day, Andy Bustamante. You've got to tell everyone you know to log in because we're just getting started. So, Andy, tell me what station just made you the Artist of the Day?
KLMO 98.9, San Antonio, baby.
KLMO 98.9 FM. We are San Antonio. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Bonnie Hernandez. And a big shout out to everybody in San Antonio, surrounding areas, Houston, Dallas, Florida, Wisconsin, Idaho, Beeville, Coachella, the Rio Grande Valley, and everywhere in between. People listen to us on the radio in San Antonio and surrounding areas, but online worldwide through our app. And then, of course, they can even hear us through Alexa. And today we have KLMO artist Andy Bustamante. She is going to win a Grammy one day. I know it.
I hope God hears it.
Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
going to happen.
Thank
so
you.
We left off with her singing some mariachi, and I want to know, have you been in the Tejano industry already, or this is new?
Not the industry. I've tried to get my foot in the door. Back when I was 16, I did have a Tejano band. I was the singer, the lead vocalist, and accordion player in my Tejano group.
Hold on, what?
Yes, I played accordion, and I was the lead vocalist for a band called Grupo Sapsi. It was called Sapsi because, the members of the band were from Zapata and San Ignacio. So Sapsi it was. I got to open up for a lot of legendary artists during that time. I was very young. Artists, groups like Jimmy Gonzalez, Grupo Mas, Ram Herrera, and several others. And eventually I grew up. I went to college. I experienced life. And I got married, and eventually the music kind of was pulled away from me. For quite some time, and I felt like I wasn't whole without my music. Right. So in 2012, I started singing with a Tejano group here in the Valley called La Preferencia, Mariano Bocanegra y La Preferencia.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and I recorded a few singles with them. And then eventually I wanted to, do more. I wanted not to just be doing music, so I started playing semi-pro football and martial arts. I just wanted to experience more, get more out of life. And I was going through a really difficult time. I was going through a divorce then, and so I kind of ventured away from music again. But since about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I came back. I recorded another couple of singles. I put an original song out as well that I wrote.
Can we hear a little bit of it?
Of my original song?
Yes.
Sure. It's not Tejano. It's more towards the internacional.
Sing it, mama. Sing it.
Okay. No quiero volver a verte. No quiero saber lo que haces. Prefiero estar sola que llorar 1000 horas por un mal amor que aprovecha de todas. No quiero volver a verte, prefiero mejor olvidarte, desborrarte de mi vida, seguir cada día con alguien que me aprecie y sepa amarme. Mejor no gasto más tiempo en odiarte porque tú no vales la pena.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Bustamante. Now, that's an actual original, and she wrote it.
Yes.
And I really like that. And, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Your daughter, I heard her singing, and I was like, yes. Oh, my gosh, I hope they do a duet.
I have been trying to convince my girls to do a duet with me. And actually, since Johnny's been in the picture, they've kind of, broken out of their shell a little more. And all my 3 girls, they sing.
Wow.
And so Johnny's been trying to get them, convince them to do a little something with me, and we'll jam out here at the house. We'll have our own little family karaoke sessions. We'll sing as a family. As a matter of fact, we made Johnny cry the other night.
Why?
He got so emotional. Just I guess seeing a mother-daughter, singing a song together. And I guess it touched his heart.
Right.
So,
well, I'll tell you what. I think you're pretty fantastic. We're going to hear more about Andy Bustamante. I want you to do me a favor. We're going to find out how to find her on Facebook coming up next. So it's our Artist of the Day. Please tell me, Andy, what station made you the Artist of the Day?
KLMO 98.9, San Antonio, baby.
And talented, beautiful, uniquely made, the one, the only, Andy Bustamante. Woo! Oh, my God. Talk about being an animador, right?
Yeah.
Andy, welcome back to the show and to everybody who's just jumping on. And do you have any shout-outs? Do you want to say hi to anybody?
Yes, I want to say hi to my family in Zapata, Texas, my family here in the Valley, my friends, my best friend, Mary Lou. I just want to say thank you all, for the continued love and support and for not letting me give up on my dream, and for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself.
So now I want to ask you a question. Can somebody play me some dramatic music? Dum, dum, dum. How in the world did you hook up with Johnny Rod? Johnny Rod, I'll say the name and people will be like, oh, we know him. That guy?
Oh,
that guy uses his gift.
No lo chistes. Here he is playing your dramatic music.
You know what? Johnny Rod was in a horrible accident and people thought he was never going to be able to play again. And God had different plans. I don't know why God allowed that to happen, but I'll tell you this. I'm pretty sure when that happened to Johnny Rod, he realized that it was God who was there for him the most.
Amen.
Amen. Yes.
How did you guys hook up? Now, you're with a legend. That guy's a legend. That guy is, there are several people who I call musical geniuses. What he touched turns to gold. He was a part of Jimmy Grammy Gonzalez. I believe that this is your time. And, man, you have somebody by your side. I mean, it was magic when I saw you two together. Did you start again when he came into your life, or what happened?
No, I was already working with other producers, but, for some reason, me and these other producers wouldn't really connect. We weren't on the same page on things. And I met Johnny through a previous producer of mine. I used to work with Roger Elion Peña. He produced my original. And I met him, I met Johnny through Roger. And, well, of course, Johnny's a handsome man. And me llamó la atención.
Mm-hmm.
So, eventually I wanted to do some work with Johnny, and that's how we started getting in contact with each other. And, for a while now, we had been in contact, just strictly business, music. But then... Come on,
a little bit of flirting.
No, it was just strictly music for quite some time, about a year, right? And then Johnny started having issues, health issues, and he would end up in the hospital, and he knew I was a nurse, so we would contact each other, and he'd ask me questions about medications and stuff, and
wow,
so, I was there for him, checking up on him. I know he was going through a difficult time, in life too, and so we became friends, and eventually, the friendship, blossomed into something more, and we decided to start working together. And when we realized we were on the same page on things, we came out with this new single, and I mean, I can't wait to share it with y'all. I think you're going to see what I mean.
And can you sing a little bit of it?
Sure. Me enamoré de tu mirada y de tu forma de ser. Quiero conocerte porque quiero saber cómo le vamos a hacer. Me ilusioné Solo con mirarte aquella primera vez. No sé qué piensas o si tal vez también me has pensado alguna vez.
I love it, Andy.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to take a little break. We're going to be right back with Andy Bustamante. Before I take that break, can you tell us, how do we find you? Are you available to be, can people already contract you to play at events?
Yes, you can contact me via Facebook or Instagram under Andy Bustamante Music. Andy, you spell it Andie. You can message me there. My phone number is also listed there, and I'm available, y'all.
You know, if somebody cannot find you, are you okay with giving out your phone number?
Yes, I am.
Okay, can we please have it? You all need to book her. You need to book this woman.
Yes, my phone number is 956-250-0737.
One more time.
Or,
repeat that.
Yes, 956-250-0737. Or you can email me at andy.music21@gmail.com.
And when they email you, how do you spell Andy on that email?
Andie.
So what social medias do you have out there right now?
I have Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook and Instagram. You don't have Snapchat?
I do have Snapchat, but that's like for my close personal friends.
Well, I want to be your close personal friend, so please
Definitely.
find me.
Yes,
I am a Snapchat queen, mama.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have some fun then.
Oh, yes. So we're going to be right back. You're listening to the Artist of the Day, and I told you that you would love her. And I told you would be blown away, and God has amazing plans for her, and I know it was his perfect timing. I mean, come on. What are the odds that she hooks up with a musical genius, Johnny Rod? She kept trying to get away from the music, but you can't get away from something you're so passionate about. You know, I want Andy to use everything she has, and Johnny Rod, everything they have, but the day they get to heaven, they look at God and say, you know what? I have nothing left. I used it all, Lord. I used it all. That's what I want for their future. I'm excited for what's going to take place in the industry with, you know, her and, of course, Johnny Rod. And what are the odds if she's a nurse and then Johnny got sick? Come on. You can't tell me that God ain't good. All right. So we're going to be right back with our Artist of the Day. It is Andy. And will you please tell us what station made you the Artist of the Day?
KLMO 98.9 San Antonio.
How many times have you heard the horror stories from...
Can you believe a whole hour has almost passed as we talk to our Artist of the Day, Andy Bustamante, and she is truly better than amazing. Andy, thank you for being a part of the show today.
Thank you so much for having me. Truly.
And you know what, Andy, you know, we're going to be working on a lot of different concerts now that Texas is opening up more because of the coronavirus pandemic. And I'm going to tell my boss, we need Andy. And then I'm going to be my own section. And I'm going to be like, we need Andy. We need. Okay, Bonnie, calm down. So, Andy, I want to ask you a question. You have said that you had gone through some hardship and, you know,
I have
a bad marriage and probably some other things that, because I could see in your eyes, too, that I think you've been through some things you thought you weren't going to make it out of. And I think you have probably even thought, man, am I even worth what I want to do in life? You know, I may be wrong, but I just felt that there was some stuff that happened to you that was ugly, and it made you almost doubt yourself.
Yes. I have endured, I've gone through a lot of traumas growing up to adulthood. I have dealt with a lot of domestic violence. I am a domestic violence survivor.
You know what, Andy? I knew it. I'm a domestic survivor as well. 7 years being beaten, kicked, spit on, cheated. And when I saw you, I just felt it. And, you know, my eyes are watering because I know what you felt. And I'm so blessed to know that you didn't give up and you didn't do something you shouldn't do. And I'm so blessed to have found you And I know that God has great plans for you, Andy.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. You're absolutely correct. I did hit rock bottom a couple times, but once I have learned to stand strong alone, and God did give me a gift, and I feel like I found my purpose, here, and I feel, it's to connect to others through my music and be an advocate for other women, who have gone through similar situations as I have. There was times where I felt like I needed somebody, I needed someone to be my voice, and because nobody ever heard me, and I want to be that voice for those women who have been through similar, situations as I have. I'm all about women, empowering women. I'm a girl's girl. I'm all about who run the world, girls do. So,
and Andy, do you think because of that you went through, that there may be a time in your life that you will write a song about all that?
Yes. I've slowly, I've started coming out, and speaking my stories little by little. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes as well. And, but I'm not ashamed of what I've done, who I am, where I come from. And, I actually, that one original piece that I wrote that I, is released out, is out right now. That's a little bit of what I went through. And that was actually my picker-upper song, the first song I wrote. And I wrote it to myself because I felt like I needed to pick myself up. Like, who else is going to make you strong? Nobody's going to make you strong. You got to find yourself. You got to find a way to pick yourself up. So,
Andy, I gave you my program director's email. You need to email Khaled, please.
Yes, I did. I sent him the song we're fixing to release later this week, entitled Me Enamoré. It's a ranchera, Tejano. I didn't send my original piece because that's not really
You send him anything you got, girl.
Okay.
Listen, we're going to take a break. Yes, we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come back with final thoughts, and I'm going to make her sing. I saw her on Facebook singing, "Don't Close Your Eyes." We're going to make that girl sing that. And we're going to make her sing her single one more time, so stick around. We'll come back right after the commercial break. Andy, please tell me what station has made you the artist of the day.
KLMO 98.9, San Antonio.
KLMO 98.9 FM. We are San Antonio. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's top of the hour, 2 p.m., and I know I should have let Andy go, but I couldn't. I'm all about empowering people. If you listen to my show, I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to make you cry. I'm going to make you mad because I'm going to say some truth, and you're going to be like, is she talking about me? How did she know? Because I use my gift to try to help you walk in your purpose, and I believe in her. And you all aren't even seeing everything yet. She's just doing a little bit of music. I mean, you need to go find her on social media. We're talking about KLMO's Artist of the Day, Andy Bustamante. Andy, I know I got to let you go. And before I let you go, I'd like you to sing. You were on Facebook, and I want you to go find her on Facebook. You were doing "Don't Close Your Eyes." Oh, my God.
Oh gosh, yes. That was my attempt.
I loved it. Sing the chorus for me, please.
Okay. Don't close your eyes, let it be me. Don't forget it's her in some fantasy. Darling, just once, let yesterday go, and you'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tight when you hold me tonight. Don't close your eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Andy Bustamante for the Grammy. Oh, man, that was beautiful. That was so nice. That was so nice. You got to sing it twice. Go ahead.
Don't close your eyes. Let it be. Don't pretend it's her Darling, just one, let yesterday go. You'll find more love than you'll ever know. Just hold me tonight when you love me tonight. Don't close your eyes.
And the Grammy goes to Andy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Andy Bustamante. I'll tell you what, my cat loves when I sing, and it was Bring Your Cat to Work Day. And I've had people sing to see if she just loves singing. No, she just loves mine. And she only loves mine. And you started singing, and she just ran and jumped on my head and started purring. And,
aww,
you've got that gift, Andy. You really have that gift. And I mean that with all my heart. Before I let you go, Miss Andy, what is the last thing you want people to know about Andy? Why is Andy pursuing her dream? Why did Andy decide not to give up? Who is Andy?
Music's been very therapeutic. It's been my most honest outlet. It's been the way that I can best express myself. Anyone who knows me knows that sometimes I'll post songs because I can't find the words, but there's a song that says exactly what I feel, and that's the best way I express myself, through the words of a song. I want my girls to know, Becca, Abby, Tristan, and my son Ryder, that it doesn't matter how big your dream is, you can accomplish anything.
It's been an honor to have you on the show, and it's been an honor to say that you are the artist of the day, all day today, Andy Bustamante.
Thank you.
Before we let you go, how do we find you on social media again? How do people contact you to hire you?
You can find me on Instagram or Facebook under Andy Bustamante Music. Andy is spelled A-N-D-I-E. You can also contact me via phone. My phone number is 956-250-0737, 956-250-0737. Or you can email me at andy.music21@gmail.com. And again, Andy is spelled A-N-D-I-E.
Yes, A-N-D-I-E.
Yes.
Love it. Andy, we're going to let you go, but it won't be the last time we hear from you. And from Mr. Johnny Rod, love you, Johnny Rod.
Love you too, Bonnie.
Bonnie, Johnny Rod is like a name, come into the stage. Johnny Rod.
Have you seen the videos? The way he says Johnny Rod.
Yes. I was laughing so hard. I was like, Andy, please.
Yeah, we have so much fun together.
I love it. I love it. Keep on doing that together. You guys have something special going on, and I'm a big fan of you both.
Thank you.
Truly, I'm honored that you're on the airwaves with us, and I know our station's honored to have you as the artist of the day. You'll hear from me again. Final words, your final goodbyes to everyone, please.
Thank you, everyone who took time to listen. Thank you, everyone, for all your love and never-ending support. And most importantly, God, my Savior.
Yes. We love you, Andy. And before I let you go, please tell everyone what station made you the artist of the day.
KLMO 98.9.
Amazing. And she has been through hell and back. She is a survivor from physical abuse. And the single that she's releasing talks a little bit about her life. And I'm excited for it to come out. All right, we got some great stuff planned for this hour. We're going to get some winners in just a bit. I've got some tickets to give away. Let me get with Big Boy, see what I'm going to give away today, okay? I